Hello. This is the first question in a series where I blind solve the Leetcode daily problem. So it's the 1st of July, and this is going to be my first look at this problem. So 350, find the original type string. And the point of this is, as I solve the problem, you'll solve it with me in real time. So if I struggle, you'll struggle along. And if I don't, well, hopefully you don't either. Okay, so Alice is attempting to type a specific string on a computer. However, she tends to be clumsy and may press. I'll also time my attempts. And I'm going to be doing this in C++. So she may be clumsy and press key for too long, resulting in a character being typed multiple times. Although Alice tries to focus on the typing, she's aware that she may have still done this at most once. We're given a string word, which represents the final output. Return the total number of possible original strings that Alice might have intended to type. So we have A, B, B, C, C. So this is every possible way of removing one letter such that we don't double count repeats, I believe. Well, we don't know how long, right? Yep. Okay. So this seems like every time we see a letter that has been duplicated at least once, we can consider every possible way that that be removed. So what's the easiest way of doing this? I don't see a way that can get past the cost of creating new strings. So given that, this will have to be an n-squared approach by virtue of creating these outputs. Yeah. So we'll create a vector. Oh, we just have to count the number. Sorry. This is an explanation. Okay. So I have an answer. And then for each index within the word, let's say if this specific index is equal to the previous index in terms of value, then we add 1 to the answer count. Let's just double check this thing. Right. So the idea is when we see something like BB, there's one possible way of interpreting it, which is the single beat. When we see something like CC, there are 3 ways of interpreting it, which is to say we interpret it as ABBC, or ABBCC, or ABBCCC, and ABCCCC. Yes, so that's the thought. There is one exception, and that's when there's exactly one way of interpreting the original string. So we can't interpret CCC as CCCCC if there doesn't exist anything else. Oh, wait, we can actually. Sorry. But no, this approach I believe should work. We don't know if she made a mistake. It's just possible. And I'm missing the base case where she makes no mistakes. So, assuming that the word is non-empty, it should be cool. And that should be the answer. Nice. So that was done in 3 minutes 34. The point of this is, one, anyone struggling with any of these problems, hopefully it makes it easier for people to understand, and two, it helps myself better explain my methodology when I have to do these questions in an interview. So hopefully that helps to some degree, and I'll be posting more content, so stay tuned.